What does it take to rise from the forgotten streets of Chicago to the summit of Silicon Valley? This is the story of Larry Ellison, a man whose journey from abandonment and adversity to unimaginable wealth and influence is as dramatic as any Hollywood epic. Today, we dive deep into the life of Oracle's legendary founder and discover the grit, vision, and relentless ambition that shaped a tech titan. Larry Ellison was born in 1944 in New York to an unwed teenage mother. At just 9 months old, he was struck by pneumonia. His mother, overwhelmed and alone, sent him to live with relatives in Chicago. Raised by his aunt and uncle, Larry grew up in a working-class neighborhood, surrounded by economic hardship and instability. His adoptive father, Lewis Ellison, struggled with failed business ventures, constantly told him he'd never amount to anything. But Larry was listening to a different voice. Despite these challenges, Ellison was a curious and intelligent child, often rebellious, always questioning authority. He excelled academically but never quite fit in. He attended the University of Illinois, but tragedy struck when his adoptive mother died during his final exams. Grief-stricken, Larry dropped out, wandering aimlessly, searching for meaning. Then tried the University of Chicago, dropped out again. A pattern? Or was he chasing something the institutions couldn't offer? Ellison wasn't built for classrooms. He was built for curiosity, built for code, built for breaking boundaries. Lost but not defeated, Larry found solace in the emerging world of computers. He taught himself programming, fascinated by the logic and potential of technology. Moving to California, he took on odd jobs, but his real breakthrough came at Ampex Corporation, where he worked on a secret CIA database project codenamed Oracle. Here, Larry's vision crystallized. The future belonged to those who could harness the power of data. In 1977, Ellison and 2 colleagues founded software development laboratories, which would soon become Oracle Corporation. Their goal? Build a database management system faster and more efficient than anything on the market. Larry's leadership was bold, sometimes aggressive, always demanding excellence. Oracle's rise was meteoric, but not without pain. The company flirted with disaster in the early 1990s, facing fierce competition and financial turmoil. Ellison made brutal decisions: layoffs, restructuring, a renewed focus on innovation. Through sheer will and adaptability, Oracle survived and thrived, pioneering internet-compatible products and later cloud computing. Larry Ellison's ambition was legendary, and so were his rivalries. He famously clashed with Bill Gates and Microsoft, always seeking the next edge. But perhaps his most dramatic move came in the late 1990s, when he plotted a daring takeover of Apple, aiming to restore his friend Steve Jobs as CEO. The plan was bold: buy enough stock to control Apple for just $5 billion. Jobs, however, refused. He wanted to be asked back, not seize power by force. Ellison respected his friend's choice, and history took its own course. Ellison's vision didn't stop at databases. He expanded Oracle through massive acquisitions, including PeopleSoft and Sun Microsystems, and pushed the company into cloud computing, competing with giants like Amazon and Microsoft. His passions extended to yachting, winning the America's Cup, and aviation. He even purchased most of the Hawaiian island of Lanai. But Larry Ellison's story isn't just about wealth or power. He's donated hundreds of millions to medical research, education, and environmental causes. His journey is a testament to resilience. From abandoned child to self-made billionaire, Ellison never stopped dreaming, never stopped fighting. He didn't want Oracle to just be big. He wanted it to dominate, outperform IBM, outsmart Microsoft, outlast everyone. As Oracle grew, so did Larry's reputation and his style. He wasn't modest. He flew fighter jets, raced yachts, collected luxury real estate. He once bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai. Why? Because he could. He lived by his own rules, feared no one, challenged everyone. He didn't just break the mold, He was the mold. Larry Ellison said, "Great achievers are driven, not so much by the pursuit of success, but by the fear of failure." Today, Oracle powers governments, banks, hospitals, the infrastructure of modern civilization. It's not just a tech company, it's a global backbone. And Larry Ellison, even in his 80s, he's still leading, still innovating, now betting big on AI and cloud computing. Larry Ellison's life teaches us that success is not born from comfort or privilege. It's forged in adversity, risk, and relentless pursuit of vision. He built his empire not by following the rules, but by breaking them, daring to dream bigger than anyone else. That's the core of Larry Ellison, not just a billionaire, not just a CEO, but a man who was once told he would be nothing, and who went on to become everything. So if you're facing setbacks, remember Ellison's journey. Embrace your struggles. Learn from your failures. Surround yourself with those who share your vision. And above all, never stop believing in the impossible. Never listen to those who say, "You can't." If this story inspired you, if you believe in the power of resilience, rebellion, and relentless vision, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more stories of unstoppable minds who shape the world. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because greatness is never quiet, and neither are we.